don't really get to see the Olympics until you're very close to, so you maybe get about 2 miles from here, and then all of a sudden the Olympics open up. So the view here is spectacular. Yeah, what they were trying to capture was the feeling of a family beach house. So when you're out here, it felt like you're in a family beach house. That's why you see in the lobby a big fireplace, you see game tables, you see books in the bookcase where you can come and grab one and start reading it. We have 2 cats. We have Alder and Brooke. They're our house pets. And it kind of makes it feel very residential and welcoming. Until the 1940s, and they sold it to the Schaefer Logging Company, the Schaefer Lumber and Logging Company, who then built the cottages, which are right next door, the 21 cottages. And then Schaefer did a major renovation to the inn, which was on the water at that time. And then they owned it until 1959 when it sold to the owner that really took it to the level where it is sort of today. Wes Johnson was the owner. He was a realtor from Hoodsport. He bought the property, and he was the one who built the golf course and the residential community that surrounds the golf course. He expanded the resort to 93 rooms, and he owned it until his death in the early 90s. And during that time, the dock was built. In fact, he had a boat called the Spirit of Alderbrook, which would leave downtown Seattle. It was a high-speed catamaran, and we could get you, from downtown Seattle here in less than an hour's time. It sort of languished once he passed away. It went into disrepair, and so that's when we got involved. Was when it was in its rundown state, and really needed to be taken up to be competitive in today's resort environment. So I took the interior design, the designer, and my construction manager and myself. We hopped in my car, and we did a road trip. We hit Salishan, Skamania Lodge, Sun River, Salish Lodge, Sun Mountain Lodge, and Semiahmoo. All the S's, right? Yeah. So, and we talked to the general managers. We said, it's amazing what they'll tell you. Yeah. What works? What doesn't work? If you had to do this all over again, what would you do differently? And those sorts of questions they answer, and then you start to realize, I didn't really know it all. So the dock fills up with pleasure boats. People will bring their ski boat out. There's a marina about 9/10 of a mile away that we own. We have a kayak rental business. We rent kayaks, paddle boards, pedal boats, small sailboats. I ended up getting our beaches certified so that we could grow oysters. And I brought in an oyster grower who would then harvest them. It would give us, 20% of the proceeds. And now we grow our own oysters and we serve them in the restaurant. We're going to do a Blueberry Island where the stream sort of wise and comes back together again. We're going to be growing blueberries out there during the summer.